Hello, back for another show. This one I'm doing is on Mickey Mantle. It's the 96 finest reprints on all of his cards, which are truly the greatest, I think, of all. Here's his 51 Bowman, which is truly his rookie card. I'm gonna go through this pretty fast, but you can see it's an original reprint. That was his 51. Here's his 52, which is a beautiful card as well. Nice facsimile autograph again. This one was out of the Bowman Best 96. It was one of those freaky ones you had to get a special way. Here's the 53, I believe, Bowman. Again, beautiful cards. I love the finest. Just think about it. If the chrome cards today are worth more than regular cards, why aren't the finest worth more than the originals? But we'll talk about that more another time. Here's the 54 Mantle with his facsimile autograph. You could see the fine print on it. Here's the 55 Bowman Mantle, which again is a beautiful card. You can tell these are legitimate reprints. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Topps, the big boy, the 52 Topps Mantle. Again, we could see it's identical to the original, but it is the reprint out of the 96. Here's the 53 Mantle reprint out of the finest 96. Actually, they're Topps reprints out of but they're finest cards. Here's, I believe, the 55 Topps, or 54 or something like that. Beautiful cards. I'm not going to show the backs too much because I'm trying to move on. Here's the this one would be the 55 or 57 Topps. Actually, sorry for the stupidity side, but makes for good talking. Then we go on to the 58. I actually have the original one of this one, but I'm not trying to show the originals. I'm just showing the finest ones, which I love this set better than I love the originals because they refract better. The finest refractors would be sweet, but I don't own any of those. I own some of the other ones. Here's the Mickey Mantle 59. Moving on, here's one of the subset cards out of it. Mantle 42nd Homer, you know, same thing out of the reprints finest. Here's the 60 card, 1960 reprint. Again, I like these better. And we're moving on to the 61. It's pretty nice cards. I mean, I love owning this whole set. I could never afford to buy the originals, so you know, I'll go with the Chrome Finest, here's what Willie Mays out of that set. Again, on the back, they tell you that they're reprints, and they tell you the number of the reprint and all that stuff. Here's the 62 Mantle, what would be if it was an original, but again, these are reprints. I keep saying that, and I'm sorry for kind of boring you with all of that. And here's another one of the subset cards out. I'm going to go through these pretty quick. He's switching, hitter, connects. Here's one of the other ones out of that year, one of those little cards. Again, you can see it was in the regular set. 471 was the card number. Then we move on to the 63 Topps Mantle. We're just about done here. I don't want to go on too long with this. And then we move on to the 64 Mantle. You can see he's aging in his cards. I mean, they're almost true to life, I'm sure, what he looked like back then. Here's another Mantle, 65, I think. Turn it over, 65. See the reprint labeling and all of the numbers as to what card in the reprint it is. 67, I would have to believe if that was, let's see where we're at. 67, no, 66. So moving on here. 67 would have to be this one. Nice facsimile autograph again. You can see he's aging in his cards considering what the 52 look like. 68 Mantle reprint, finest, better than the originals, I believe, but the originals are so expensive I'll never be able to afford them unless I win the Powerball. And here's the 69, his last year card. Yeah, you can see 69 commemorative reprint out of the 96. This is a very freaky one. I got out of actually a bazooka. This is from 1996. This was in the bazooka cards, the bubblegum packs. And this is a reprint of his 1959 bazooka card, which it explains on the back. The only way I ever found this was actually got a pack of bazooka and found it. Here's a case topper reprint. You can see that it's from the 96. It even tells you on the back, factory seal. Actually, I guess this is the 97 factory seal one, because they did do the 97s. Here's another one of those reprints. This is the 50 or 67, I believe, or 65 or whatever it is. But this was one I pulled out of a pack. This was one of those winnings out of the 96 set. Almost done. Here's a paper version of one of the ones I showed you in the chrome version. I don't like these as much as I like the chrome ones, because otherwise I could have the real ones. And this was the 96 card number 7 in the real set. And we're just about done, and that ends it. I got other Mantle cards, but I kind of wanted to focus on his real cards, so that's it.